While their daughter was fast asleep, her parents secretly shoved her into the oven. They quickly slammed the oven door shut. The girl suddenly woke up and hurriedly tried to crawl out, but her father stepped on her. Her mother immediately stepped forward and taped her mouth shut. The couple then dragged the girl back into the oven, ignoring her cries and struggles, knowing full well that if the little demon didn't die, it would be them instead. The mother quickly taped the oven door shut and pressed the ignition button. Just when it seemed like it was too late, the police broke in, and a social worker found the girl in the oven. She quickly used a knife to cut the tape. The man tried to sneak attack while the officers were distracted, but was quickly subdued. Meanwhile, the mother, undeterred, grabbed a knife in the chaos, preparing to commit another crime, but was thankfully stopped by the police just in time. A few days later, the abusive parents were brought to trial. However, the judge ruled that they were suffering from mental illness, so they were sent to a psychiatric hospital for treatment. This decision greatly upset Amy, who couldn't accept that these parents had escaped legal punishment. The following day, Amy visited the girl Lily at the hospital. In front of her, Lily still acted quiet, obedient, and well-behaved. Having had an unfortunate childhood herself, Amy had always felt sympathy for this girl. At this point, Lily asked if she could stay with Amy for a while, and Amy gladly agreed. Little did she know, this decision would almost cost her her life. Soon after, Amy went to Lily's house to retrieve some things and stumbled upon something strange in her parents' room. A crucifix was hanging by the bed, and the bedroom door had an additional lock. What were they so afraid of? Amy couldn't figure it out. When she returned to work, something terrifying happened again. A boy who had been undergoing psychological therapy with Lily had committed a horrific act. He had brutally murdered his parents the night before. His method was extremely violent. When Amy asked him why he did it, the boy claimed he had no memory of it. Then, he suddenly began convulsing and collapsed, unconscious. Shortly after, the police contacted Amy. They discovered that the boy had received a phone call on the night of the murder. The call had been made from Amy's house. Upon hearing this, Amy quickly denied making the call. However, after thinking it over, she began to sense something wasn't right. She decided to go with the police and question Lily. When pressed, Lily denied making the call. Although Amy had her suspicions, she had no solid evidence and had no choice but to believe her. However, the officer standing nearby didn't share her belief. He thought the girl was clearly lying.